Now go ahead.
My wife was like, "Oh my gosh, how long?" I was like, "Oh man."
What y'all think of the game so far?
Oh, Giannis on the bullshit. Headlines right out the gates.
Right out the gate, like
right out the gates. He regretted that pen onto that paper immediately.
That's what I was saying. Like he's bullshitting.
All right. Well, let me. Well, I want to let's get into the show. We're back. Another season of Half Court Trap. The NBA season is back. This is our Half Court Trap 2021 NBA season preview. And we got the same panel back. I'm your host, Big Mike, on the Big Mike and LittleAnt channel, and we're ready to talk some basketball. Got to say what's up, of course, to the people. Jeff.
Yo, what's up, hoops?
Jordan eating Christmas cookies.
You know what I'm saying? Special
we got the thug Tobi.
Thug, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so the first question we're just talking about the thoughts. Well, first of all, let's talk about the deal that he signed, Giannis. And do you think he will win a chip with the Bucks? You know, now that he got a 5-year deal there. Go ahead, Jeff. Like you want to talk about it? Go ahead. What do you think?
You know what? Honestly, in my heart of hearts, I don't feel like he's gonna win. I think it was a bad decision to stay with a small market. And I know we discussed it before that he's looking for the stability and the income to raise his family and to make his family a better place. But you know, it's no basketball people in his ear telling him, "Yo, listen, you know, you go here, you can do this, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z." I mean, even going to Miami, he would have had no state taxes. His checks would have been bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, and he would have got the money that he wanted from Miami too. And they're formidably ready to go to the chip right now with him. You know, and I know he would have had to wait a year because they probably would have negotiated all the trade and everything. But you know what? I like Drew Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis as a big three. I like that. Something about me says I like moving Middleton to the third wing player, a spot-up shooter probably. Some games he'll take over. And I like Drew Holiday in the middle because he takes the ball out of Giannis' hands. Hopefully Scott Budenholzer can put Giannis in position to get some buckets. But Chip, I don't know. No, I'm going to say no for right now.
And since he did play, what did you think about last night, him and the Bucks in that game?
I mean, like, you the reigning MVP, bro. Like, is it two-time?
Two-time, back-to-back.
Two-time, back-to-back? Come on, bro. You can't. It just shows he has more room to grow. That's just all it really shows. He still isn't the total package yet. He has room to grow. And I hate to say it, even Bron found room to grow when he went to Miami, as great as he was the first 7 years in Cleveland.
Okay. All right. So what you think, bro, about Giannis and the deal and the chip?
I'm happy for Giannis. He secured the bag. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's what it's all about when it comes down to it. And I think he could win the chip. I don't know how soon in the future it's going to be. People always talk about Dirk and how, you know, he eventually won it, you know, towards the end, not really towards the end, but down.
And he went within this 5-year deal he just signed, you think?
Will he win within the 5-year deal? Oh yeah, it's possible. He just signed a 5-year deal.
Yes or no?
At the end.
It's definitely if you want to give a definite answer, I'm gonna give.
I mean, it's only week 1 of the basketball season.
It's only week 1.
Change later.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
it's only week 1, but I'm gonna say yeah, maybe towards the end of the deal. These first couple years, like last year, this year, maybe the next year, it's gonna be Lakers and Nets, maybe. So I think after that, Giannis, you know, he's gonna get his stuff together. His game is gonna be more complete because just like we see yesterday, that's why I didn't really see him needing to leave, because I felt like he was part of the problem. His supporting cast was all right. He just didn't perform, you know, especially in the playoffs. And then yesterday he missed the free throw and stuff like that, little stuff like that. He's not the perfect player. He has 2 MVPs, but he still has a lot of room to grow, like Jeff said.
All right, Tobi. I'm sorry, Jordan. What do you think about him in the deal?
That line was a normal for him too. FYI.
Yeah, as usual. Yeah,
as usual.
I mean, I think it was the right move for him. You know, I think you should never turn down the money, $228 million. Why would you turn that down? Especially when you had the power to just say, okay, this is not working out. I don't want to be here. We've seen players do that, get paid, and seen players where they're not happy in the situation, they just remove themselves from the situation. So he should have got the money. He did the right thing by signing. In terms of winning a chip, I don't know. You said out of the 5-year deal, I can see it being at the end of that 5-year deal. Because as far as I'm concerned, as long as LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, are still here in the mix, I really don't see him winning a chip over the three of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at those three guys as the top three players in the league. So I don't really see him winning a chip over them. And their teams are better. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakers and the Nets are better than them. And he's better, and they're better than him. He still is not a complete player that can, take them to where they need to go. So until we see that, I don't see it happening until one of those three guys leave the NBA. Like, in all honesty, is what I believe. And that's for any player. We talk about any player. That's just really wholeheartedly what I believe.
Okay. Kawhi too? Same thing?
Yeah. Feel me? Right. Until he proves us wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know he got his shit, but he got his shit with no KD and no Clay being on the floor.
And no expectations.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So.
You think he choked last night, Giannis?
What? That was what?
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 You must have swallowed a nut or so.
Word, like
that big to the max.
Shit. I
mean, too short. It wasn't too long. It was too short.
Because you made that. Because I was gonna say that because you made that Shaq comment, right? But nobody. Shaq didn't even shoot the ball. Like Giannis shoots the ball. And he's a decent mid-range shooter. He's not a great shooter, but he's an all right mid-range shooter. He'll shoot the ball. He'll even shoot a three at once. But you can't front end the rim of you can't front end the free throw at the end of the game, front rim it.
Bro, listen to me, yo. And they said it on TV. Even Shannon said, he said when he went to the line, I knew he wasn't gonna hit both. Like nobody knows gonna hit both free throws, bro.
Because make both free throws, bro.
He's not, bro.
I have a higher standard. If you just got $228 million, two-time MVP, and you can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, they gave him that bread when they knew he didn't shoot free throws. So it's like I didn't expect him to magically know how to shoot free throws.
Right, out of nowhere.
I didn't expect that.
That was for the game. I mean, it was to ice it. I mean, not to ice it. It was to
tie it.
Going overtime. You get what I'm saying? Like you
doesn't
can't
matter, bro.
What other superstar has done that?
A lot of them do that shit. What you mean? Like if you can't shoot, you can't shoot them. Whatever.
He front rimmed it. That means he didn't want to be on the line.
Bro,
he didn't. He didn't want it.
Right. He didn't want to be
on the line. And he shoots 68%, bro. He don't.
Bro, but that's a problem for your superstar, who they were just talking about as the best player in the NBA, consensus two-time.
He already said he's not the best player though. So
I know. But I'm just saying, I think that's a problem. You got.
I think that's a problem too. This is the season where you're supposed to come out from the gate and say, "I'm coming for the three-peat. I'm coming for the chip." The first night you choke at the line,
He didn't choke, bro. But he didn't show his best. I can't say he choked. That's what he always do. That don't make any sense to me. But huh?
I said he looked like he was a deer in headlights.
And to be honest, bro, Tatum got lucky off that with that.
He called that.
Whatever.
He called that.
That was so fucking lucky. They said he missed so bad. I don't even know that. I never seen a shot like that.
I mean, you got a 7-foot wingspan.
That was a high arcing shot, though. That was a high arcing shot to the perfect spot. Maybe he.
That wasn't a perfect spot. He just.
That was a perfect spot. He missed.
Maybe he practices that shit.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Fuck out of here. Anyway, I'll be quick. We got to keep moving, but I know why he signed the deal. But I'm with Jeff in the small market. Bucks ain't winning no shit. I just don't really feel they will. And you're talking about towards the end. Well, towards the end, Holiday be like 36 towards the end. So is he gonna still be around? So then what they going? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel like and Middleton ain't never been it. Like he okay. I like him in the second unit because he get to like do what he need to do. But he ain't never the guy like Giannis not having it. Middleton go get us to win or whatever like that. So I don't feel like he's gonna get a chip there. He'll make his money and he's gonna be the stat king. Like crazy part is that his stats gonna be better than anybody. He's gonna 5 years by himself. Right.
Ever. His PER is gonna be ridiculous for the next 5 years.
Right. It's ridiculous. So, but he won't win. Moving forward about the Rockets, man. And this question changed, man. They didn't even play last night, but do you think Harden will stay with the Rockets at all? And if so, if he stays, how good can they be, basically, or whatnot? Jeff, go ahead, bro.
Well, you know what? No, I think Harden went out now. He already giving you the signs of a person who don't want to be there. I'm gonna just break the rules till y'all tired of me and then get rid of me. You know, and then they're gonna force his hand. So I don't think Harden is gonna stay. I don't think the Rockets are even liking this whole thing. I think they'd be comfortable getting his money off the books, and putting some extra pieces around Wall and Boogie and trying to see if that works with Gordon. I don't even think that's going to work, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying, like, they have to rebound from this in some form of a way. Sam Presti ain't out there making a deal for them because he normally gets you first round picks no matter what, in what year, no matter what team. But he's not. I think the Harden want to go. They're going to trade him at some point. And, you know,
where do you think he's going to go?
Huh?
Where do you think he's going to go?
I think it's either Brooklyn or Miami. Miami, he can have the ball as much as he wants. There's no ball dominant player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy won't be happy about the 4, 5, 6 dribble shot thing, but they'll still feed him. In Brooklyn, if he go there, he really just going there to say, all right, I want to either face the Lakers or I want to face the Clippers in the championship. Because if you get on that team is good for 1 year before it all implodes because of too much character, too much drama, and too much ball hogging on that team, bro.
I don't believe that, but that's another topic. Jordan, what you think about Harden? And
Yeah,
I know where you want him to go, but what you think about it?
Yeah, I mean he's got to go. I mean he's making it too toxic. He's making it too obvious. He's making a fool of himself, in my opinion. He's just doing too much. So just get rid of him. Try to get what you can for him. They weren't gonna do anything with him on the court this year. You feel me? They damn sure not gonna do anything without him. The Phoenix Suns were gonna be better with them probably, even with him being on the court. Maybe.
Disagree with that.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Because Wall and Boogie, well, Wall especially, he better than I thought he would be coming back from injury.
If Wall can get that triple-double mentality, no points, just rebounds, assists, and a couple points, that team is unstoppable.
I said Wall was going to be all right.
Yeah,
but I still don't think they was going to do too much in the West, though.
I mean, they'd be better than Phoenix, I think, but not contenders.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what you think about Harden's situation?
I think Harden's gonna stay, and because I really don't know where he's gonna go. I don't think he's going to the Nets. I mean, if I'm the Nets and I make that trade, it's
That's
idiotic.
dumb.
I mean, look at the team. You have
the
two superstars and you have all the good supporting role players around you. I think Jeff said Miami. That would be the only logical thing to me is to go to Miami. But I think he's gonna stay, and I think they're gonna be a decent team. I don't really see them making too much noise. They're just gonna be a playoff team. Regular Houston shit, maybe out in the first round.
Right. I say the only fit I believe, like Tobi said about Miami, only fits I feel like he fits in is Miami and Philly. Like
I don't think he fits in Philly because the Rockets can't take back Ben and Simmons. They can't. And I thought about a sidebar. Houston, if they keep him, that team is actually good. Him and Wall in the backcourt with Eric Gordon as another shooter, that's a loaded squad, man.
I mean, if they keep him, I think they can be a top 4 seed. I like what I see from Wall and Boogie right now, and Boogie can shoot the 3 too. So he had big man that can shoot. When they had Capella couldn't shoot, so that was a different type of situation. And Howard, I think it's tough to say, but I think Miami might wind up doing it because they feel like they can be contenders, and if they don't contend early, Riley might be like, look, man, I get rid of these young boys, not Bam, but maybe like Hero Duncan or somebody else or whatever, and then bring in Harden. I'll take Harden, Bam, and Jimmy. You know what I mean? I think they could be pretty good in the East, you know what I mean, right now. So I think that's what happened to me. As far as the Nets shouldn't do it. The Nets got like 2 starting 5s right now, bro. The Nets are deep as hell, bro. And moving LeVert to the bench, oh man.
Like,
that's
you unlocked them. They unlocked them.
Yeah, he's gonna be 6 man. Well, I'll get to that later. All right, let's move forward. Which team had the best offseason? Jordan.
Oh man, all season just happened. Shit, right?
I know. That's why you should know it's fresh.
Crazy, right? I know. I mean, I can't even really put a team that comes to my mind. I mean, me personally, I would go with the Sixers because of the support.
Right, okay, that's a good answer there.
The supporting cast that they were able to put around Ben and Embiid. This actually looks like I'll get into what I have to say about them later, but it just looks like a way better team. It's constructed better to their talents, to fit their talents more. So I would say the Sixers. All
right, Tobi.
I'm going to go with the Atlanta Hawks because now they're probably a playoff team. I see your face, Mike. But going from where they were before, if they end up being a playoff team, I think that's a big move. Whether it's 8 or 7 seeds, so that's why I'm going to give it to them. Rondo's a good signing. Bogdanovich, Gallinari's all right, but and Trey's probably going to take that next step, as you showed already yesterday, getting buckets, easy buckets. So I think it's definitely probably the Atlanta Hawks.
He was 10 for 12 last night. Ridiculous.
He's
Super efficient. Jeff, who you think, bro?
I got the Nets having the best offseason. And the reason I say that is because you got a full offseason to integrate KD and Kyrie with these other players. Like KD and Kyrie by themselves is crazy, like legitimately crazy. But to give them that little, and I'm sure KD and Kyrie been balling together or probably working out together, so they kind of know each other's tendencies. But giving them that chance to work with the other players on the team, and like you said, Mike, that second starting five, and maybe putting one on each end, I think by default the Brooklyn Nets had the best offseason because they actually had the chance to acclimate their two stars playing on the court with each other with the rest of the team.
Yeah. Also, DeAndre Jordan looked rejuvenated. Like, because he ain't played that much last year.
Did he look lighter? He looked lighter.
He looked lighter too.
Yeah, he looked lighter.
And then they got
that's the wave this year. Get lighter in the offseason and come back better.
And what's that, Jordan?
So they got two studs. I mean, they got two. I mean, I wouldn't say studs at center, but I mean, they got two beasts. DeAndre Jordan. They bring Allen off the bench.
And Allen. And they were skeptical about starting DeAndre over Allen.
Word. I thought it was gonna be the other way around.
Probably why DeAndre got in shape. He said, "Nah, man, I want to start, bro."
Yeah, that's what they were skeptical, but they were gonna bring Allen in first.
But all that time, he didn't play that much. I think that he just looked more rejuvenated to me. Like he done had some time off, got his legs back together.
We know he was never. I mean, he was never the hype for me. They hyped him up. He's right. He's an old
he did what he did.
He's a system guy. Yeah, you put him in the right system, he'll get rebounds and get buckets.
Yeah. Blocks. But I'm gonna go, of course, with the Lakers, man. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm just saying they did though. I mean, Trez.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, Trez. But more Schroeder though. Now, I don't like the fact they starting Schroeder. I think that's dumb. I don't know why the hell they starting Schroeder. I think I move LeBron off the point. Like that's stupid. Or whatever.
Start there, bro.
Huh?
Who else you
want? Bron. You talking about?
What do you mean?
Like the hell. So and they had a good thing going, and I guess Schroeder had to deal with his agent saying he must start wherever he go. I don't know why the Lakers accepted that. Like he ain't that important that we had to have him that much that we would accept that because now you messed up the chemistry a little bit for me in the starting lineup. And I think Schroeder will be dope off the bench because he get buckets or whatever with Trez. But I still like their. But I still like the depth they got. I feel like those two pickups. I think Gasol can be good for passing and stretching the floor in spurts because he ain't really in the greatest shape ever, stuff like that. But I like what they did, me and Portland. So moving on forward, man. I think Tobi kind of gave his answer already, but who would be like your surprise team this year in the East and the West and whatnot?
Oh, East.
So Tobi, I guess yours would be the Hawks.
Yeah, Hawks for the East, and then for the West, I was gonna say the Suns, but it's not really as surprising because they got CP3, and then and Devin Booker, of course. They got a solid team, so I think they're gonna make the playoffs. But the Pelicans are gonna be better this year, I think. Healthy Zion, no limit minutes restriction, and yeah, I got them being a contender.
Okay, Jeff, surprise team in the East and the West.
Wizards in the East. I just think Westbrook's mentality is going to elevate the Wizards team. I mean, they might finna get in the 8th. They were out last year. Him and Beal together, I think that works really well. His toughness, his leadership, all of that. It makes them a playoff team because they haven't been a playoff team in years. So that's why I say the surprise team for the East. For the West, I think it's obvious. It's the Clip. I mean, it's the Suns, man. I mean, putting Chris Paul. Like Booker, Ayton, Paul, like that. It just looks like a recipe for something good happening. Look what Paul did with nobody at OKC last year. You know what I'm saying? He took that team to the playoffs. I think his leadership, and he's had and what's important to me is Booker, Chris Paul has had the most interaction with Kobe Bryant out of all the players on the Suns, and I think he'll institute some of that, more of that in Booker. And kind of give him more tidbits and help him be off the ball. It'll be a great season for the Suns, I
think. Booker, that mama mentality, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you can unlock Booker like crazy, and
get him off the ball.
Booker was dropping some dimes now, but with Chris Paul, you can be off the ball less. So I think that'll be good.
And he'll throw Chris Paul bring that toughness too.
And he'll probably throw a lot of lobs to Ayton and stuff like that too. So I think that'll be
man, that's gonna be great.
Helpful. Jordan, who you think surprise team in the East and the West?
So I agree with Jeff in regards to the Suns on the West because I think there's really no other team. Like I know you would say it's kind of obvious because they got Chris Paul, but you just, you never know. You know what I'm saying? And they've been bad for so long that they finally get to be good, and then they might blow it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's the Suns, and then I like the Hawks too. They actually really did have a good offseason. They got younger. They got some decent vets that to go around Trae Young. But I mean, yeah, 8th seed for them. I mean, nothing more. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe 7th. The East is so fucking weak. Excuse my language.
Yeah, the East is so bad. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? 8th seed for them. They'll probably battle it with like Charlotte.
The Magic, maybe.
Hell no.
Charlotte.
You don't think Charlotte in the race?
Who else they gonna battle with?
Who we lose that we would come out the race? We added Melo.
Okay, who else they gonna battle with? Because you think Washington's getting in, right? And then Indiana, right? I mean,
yeah. All right, I'll give my opinion. So, well, the thing about it too this year, you guys got to remember there's a 7 to 10 playing game, 7 to 10 seeds for this year, like we did the bubble. So that gives more people more opportunity. But for the West, I'm gonna go with Tobi and the Pelicans. I like, Zion's a walking bucket. I think Melo is actually better. Like he learned. Zoe. He learned how to shoot a little bit more. He's more controlled. I think having a Bledsoe there helps him out a lot. And BI taking another step, bro. He had 11 assists last night, bro. He's becoming a playmaker and everything, bro. Like he's unlocking even more. Like I think he got a taste of that All-Star and he wanted more. And I think he got tired of hearing about Zion when it was his team before Zion got there, stuff like that. So I like him. And JJ still like hit crazy threes or whatever. And I like Stan Van to keep them kind of in discipline or whatever. I do.
They say Master of Panic. I'm good. I'll pass on Stan Van.
People say though he is that type of guy. Like he's big on like
discipline,
detail and discipline, and making sure that you understand what you got going on.
Too many stories of Stan panicking in the clutch. Shaq, Dwight. Too many.
You talking about during the game?
Like, talking about during the game. Yeah, like they said he's bad in terms of like game adjustments, but he said as a mind and as a guy who's coaching and discipline. And
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that stuff. But I feel you on that or whatever. So, and in the East, I'm with Tobi, but I'm gonna go with Jeff and the Wizards, man. I love Westbrook. He's back to getting triple doubles like he used to. I think Bill gonna be, average 30 a game because Westbrook gonna push the tempo, kick it out to Bill. Bill got that stroke or whatever. They lost last night, but I think they were just a little bit too small. We'll get to that later on. But I do think that I like what they're going to be able to do. And Westbrook probably going to lead the league in assists again this year, like he did a couple years ago, stuff like that and whatnot. I think that's why he wanted to dip, because he's like, this ain't my game, being the sidekick to Harden. Yeah. Westbrook needs the ball.
Him in the East, it's a different animal. Like, them West guards, okay, but in the East against, he going to kill them. He already don't like Philly, so you already know he coming for them. Like,
But with that being said, so we talked about teams getting in. So if they get in, then who made the playoffs last year that won't make it this season? Then who would you say there, Tobi?
OKC easily. They're out of there. That was easy. Right. And probably Orlando. I don't think probably the Magic.
They made the playoffs last year.
They made the playoffs last year.
Magic, yeah.
They made the playoffs. I think it was the last seed. It was 8th. And then the Nets were 7. So I'm just thinking I'm taking them out and I'm putting Atlanta in. So that's why I got to
okay, that's smart. Yeah. Okay. Y'all agree with that?
I do. I do. Actually, you know what? I got a team that I don't think is gonna make the playoffs. I don't think the Indiana Pacers are gonna get in.
That's a hot take.
I don't.
Hot take. Let's write that down.
Let's write that down. Write that down.
I don't think they're gonna get in. I mean, I like Oladipo. But I've always said I never felt Oladipo was a game changer.
Sabonis is
never felt like that with him. You know what I'm saying? And I think Nate McMillan. I know Nate McMillan's still there, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing I don't like.
No, he got fired, right?
No, he got fired. Nate got fired.
Okay. I still don't like the Pacers to get in. I think the Wizards get in. I don't know about the Pistons either. I don't even think the Pistons made it because they had that weird. So I don't like the Pacers or the Magic to get in, but I ain't want to copy back. In the West, you're right. OKC, they're not getting in, not even a shot in the hell. And another team that might be on the cusp are the Spurs.
Okay.
I don't know what the Spurs going to do.
All right. Jordan, what you agree with Tobi? Agree with Jeff's hot take about the Pacers?
No, I mean I agree with Toby.
I don't even think Spurs got in last year.
I don't know if OKC is good. I don't think. I mean, OKC has nothing. What do they have? You know what I'm saying? And
Draft picks. That's what they got.
Right, and you look at who I mean, Orlando's best player is Vucevic. You know what I'm saying?
Both getting better though every year.
Well, he is a little bit, but they're not better than Trae Young. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trae Young is going to be that superstar that can take them as time goes on to try to get them from an 8th seed to then being, you know, a 5th seed, and then hopefully one day being, you know.
Well, what about Aaron Gordon? You don't like him? No, his game.
I mean, he was hyped up. He could dunk the ball, but his skills in terms of shooting and scoring haven't really been what they.
I was hoping he would be like a Blake, like how Blake was.
Nah, fuck no.
I mean,
poor man's Blake.
Yeah, poor man's Blake. That's what it is. Yeah.
Poor man. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and they got Evan Fournier, but he ain't consistent or whatever. He don't always show up and whatnot. Yeah, I think you wild on the Pacers, bro. Sabonis is nice, bro. I think they're gonna be decent. And they still got Brogdon, bro. So I think they're gonna be decent for real. I probably go with who did make it, who didn't make it. Yeah, I guess I would have to say the same thing. I agree. It's just Orlando. We're both gonna go with it, and of course OKC. If I would have just said another team, and this might be a hot take too, but only because the West is so deep, I can see the Blazers not get. I can see the Blazers not get in this year or whatever.
Oh yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, that's not too far.
It's not a wild take.
Yeah, it's not too
They barely got in last year. Other teams got better than them over the offseason. I can see that.
Yeah, I know everybody try to push Dame up to, top whatever, but I don't think...
what do you call it back? Yeah, what's his dude's name?
Zach Collins?
Zach Collins, Rodney Hood. They didn't have him last year.
I just don't think they have enough.
Are they better than the Suns? Like, I don't like...
Nah.
Are they better than the Suns? I mean, I'm not going to...
Or
if they playing in the series, that's definitely going 7 games in my mind.
That's 7 games.
Yeah, that is.
That's 7 games. That's gonna be a good series too.
All right, well, it should be fun, but we got a hot take that's from Jeff. Let's move on forward, man.
Tobi.
He did already. All right, next question, and this kind of came from Jeff, and we were talking about players on the cusp. But who do you think will be the most improved player this season and whatnot? Jeff, go ahead.
And this might sound kind of corny, but Devin Booker, I think it's a whole nother level he goes with Chris Paul.
Okay.
Like, we talking 30 a game, 5 rebounds, a couple assists, maybe a steal. I think Devin Booker is going to take it to a whole nother level. I do. I think that bubble thing just uncapped him. And like I said, putting the team around him. I like Alvin Gentry as a coach. He's a person I see as a tough disciplinarian. Somebody that's going to make sure the team is doing what they got to do.
Okay. All right. Devin Booker. Jordan.
You said who do you think is the most important player?
Improved.
Improved. Oh man. I mean, it's only. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we only got to see one game.
Preseason though. Not off preseason, but this is preseason.
Yeah. I mean, this might be an obvious one, but Zion. I want to see his evolution. You feel me? Being able to stay healthy, play more minutes, be on the court. Damn near he's gonna average damn near triple double. He's gonna average a dub. He's gonna average more than 10 rebounds, and he's probably gonna do that still just strictly off athleticism. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once he can continue to go ahead and develop his skill, I think they had a question on this on ESPN earlier. Can he be the best player in the NBA? Like, at some point?
Nah.
What do y'all think? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's got to get
at some point. Yeah.
No.
I think it's possible. He just scores. It's too easy for him. Like, he get buckets so easily.
But he's got to evolve.
He definitely has to evolve. But
I think he got to do more than me or whatever. Like, I mean, he do get rebounds and points. I mean, he's not that great of a passer. Yeah, he can't hit the three. I don't know. Best player in the NBA is hard because there's so many other young players and whatnot. Fucking Luka's 21 or some shit, or 20 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of young people out there. So I don't know about that. But for most improved, okay, Tobi, you didn't go yet. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say Lonnie Walker. He plays for the Spurs. He's nice. Okay. He started getting last year, but I think he got more PT in their first game. So I'm gonna go with Lonnie Walker.
All right, and I'm gonna go with Tyler Hero to actually win the award, most improved player. So I think he's gonna make a jump from his rookie to this season, stuff like that. So we're gonna look back at this later on to see, see what happened there and whatnot. Next one, and I'm gonna start this because I already said it earlier. 6th man of the year. I'm going with LeVert and whatnot for the Nets or whatever because they done unlocked him already. I feel like, and he a walking bucket. But Jeff, who you got, bro?
6th man of the year. That's gonna be hard. Damn.
You can go back to Lemon Pepper Lou. You want to?
Nah, I'm not going back with Lemon Pepper Lou. Wow. If they don't start playing Fleet, I think him. Is he gonna start?
He starts, yeah.
Okay.
He starts.
Wow. It's hard to really say, man. Can we come back to me on that one?
All right, Jordan, who you got, bro?
I like LeVert. I would agree.
All right.
He'll be one of the best teams, and they'll probably get the most notoriety for that.
I think he'll get a lot of minutes
legit, though.
too.
But he's legit though. Like
he's legit. Yeah, he's legit.
Yeah, he would start on any other team.
Yeah, right now that's why I wouldn't trade him if I would have for Harden. And Tobi, who you got, bro?
I'm gonna go with back-to-back champion Montrez.
Yeah, okay.
He had like 17 in the opener, and he barely all his buckets were just all putbacks and stuff. Like they gave him I think maybe 2 possessions where he got the ball and tried to make a move, but all his buckets was just all putbacks and easy dunks. So it's probably I'm gonna go with Trez on that one.
Okay. Jordan, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, Jeff, I'm sorry, you ready?
I'm gonna go with Sabonis on the Pacers.
Okay.
I think he's gonna be better than Oladipo, but I just don't think and I just think his haircut is better for one. I like that, but you know what I'm saying?
You're not going. I can't believe they don't start him. Is he the only All-Star that doesn't start?
He wasn't an All-Star.
He
was an All-Star
last year. Yeah, he was.
He was an All-Star team.
Oh wow.
He probably does start because he had 37 minutes last.
Come on, Jeff. What?
Well, no, he didn't start last year though. He didn't start last year.
Didn't start last year. No.
Yeah, he didn't start last year, and he still made the All-Star team. So I don't know. Maybe
I'm still rocking with him. I mean, I got to see if he starts later. I mean, they don't say if he started or not. They just say he played a boatload of minutes. But I would.
All right, I'm gonna move forward because Jeff, come on, man, you gotta be more prepared than this.
Look who's talking.
And he do start. I stay prepared. What you mean? All right. Next one, we're gonna go with the coach of the year this year. These are our season predictions that we're making right now, by the way, that we'll go back and look at later on. But who you got for coach of the year, Tobi?
Monty Williams on the Suns.
Okay.
Gonna have a better record than he did last year, of course, and they're gonna be up there, maybe top 5 teams in the West. So he's gonna get a lot of.
You're gonna be top 5?
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
In the West.
If they do, he's definitely gonna get it.
I get paid to their potential. I would agree.
Especially if they get top 5, he's definitely gonna get it. So I feel like he's gonna get a lot of buzz because of that, and he's gonna be up there.
All right, Jordan.
So I like that choice, but if I had to go with something different, if the Hawks make the playoffs, I like that coach for coach of the year. If they make the playoffs, only if they make the playoffs. They make the playoffs, I like that for coach of the year. I forget, I don't remember his name. Black coach, right? I gotta get that.
Yeah, you get that. Wow, Jeff, who you got, bro?
Steve Nash. It's easy for him though. I mean, it's gonna be easy though. He already got KD and Kyrie, so I think it's easy for them to hand him. Remember, the Brooklyn Nets are going from what 7 seed. I project them the top 2 seed in the East, top 5 in the NBA. That's for another conversation. But yeah, I think Steve Nash is gonna win it.
All right, and I'm gonna go with Doc Rivers. I think the Sixers gonna have a.
Write that down, Tobi.
I think the Sixers gonna be great.
You know your streak when you put your faith in Philly, right?
That's true. That's true. He's talking a bad streak of my faith in Philly.
Oh yeah.
But I do like Doc, and I like what they've been doing. I talked about it earlier, but I get to stuff later on with them. But I think they're gonna win a lot of games in the East. I think they're gonna be a top 2 seed in the East at least. So I think Doc.
I'll take.
Good thing
got them over the Nets.
Good thing this is recorded.
See, first of all, I said top 2, which means I can see the Nets being 1.
Oh, okay. Because we was ready to put that in the book, player.
Yeah, but it's besides the Nets, is Boston or Miami or the Bucks really better than Sixers? You know what I mean? So I'll go to Sixers top 2.
I think Boston is.
What? Anyway,
Better than the Sixers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are.
Okay. All right. Next question is okay. Power rankings, our favorite thing. All right, since you're saying that, that's cool. Perfect segue. Power rankings, NBA, not just East, but the whole thing, 1 through 5.
Right.
What do you got?
I got Lakers. I got Clippers. I got Nets. I got the Denver Nuggets, and then I got this is about to be a shocker, the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay. Write that down, Tobi.
Write that down. That's definitely a hot.
All right, that's cool. So what you got, bro?
So this is after the first games, right? Or just for the season? For the season?
Oh man, too much content.
Right now.
Right now. Okay, so after the first game, I'm gonna go Lakers, Nets, Clippers, 76ers, and the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
Over the Nuggets? Wow, you crazy.
Nuggets just lost yesterday to Sacramento Kings.
Bro, we're talking one game, bro. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, they're not my. That took them out my top 5.
Jordan, who you got, bro?
Lakers, Nets, Clippers, Nuggets, and that 5th spot. Like, I want to put the Celtics or Bucks, but I'll edge it to the Bucks because normally the Bucks play decent in the regular season.
Wow. Okay. I got Lakers, Nets, Clippers, top 3, and then I would go number 4, Sixers at 4, I would say, and then based off of right now, like we said, I would have to go with the Celtics on that. So that's where I'm at with it.
You think the Celtics better than the Mavericks?
Yes, I do, bro.
Exactly.
And Mavericks ain't got KP back yet either, yo. So right now, I would go with that. So he out for at least 2 weeks. He had like a surgery or something, like in an off season. Whatever. They basically was gonna be out.
Yeah.
Or not. All right. So with that being said, we make our early season predictions that hopefully won't go wrong. So just what 2 teams will make the Eastern Conference Final? Don't say who's gonna win it, but who's gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Jeff, who you got?
Bucks and Nets.
All right. Jordan.
If I had to put my money on it, or
Yeah.
my life
Yeah.
depended on it.
If you had to put your $10 up.
And put your word up.
Shit. Nets and Celtics.
Okay. Tobi.
I got Nets and Sixers.
And I got the same thing as Tobi, Nets and Sixers. And for the West, Jeff, since you went before you go, same order.
I'm gonna go LA.
Try it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
They ain't learned.
Shit.
I got 200 million reasons to think that that's gonna be the case.
Word.
All right. So you still believe in playoff P, huh? Okay.
I believe in Kawhi, not playoff P.
All right. Jordan?
Nah, I mean, yeah, LA and LA. If fool me once, what's that old saying?
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They better not fuck this up. They all gonna be out of there.
Yeah.
Tell me what you got, man.
Lakers and Denver. I don't believe in playoff P, and they showed us who they were last year. Playoff Paul George is a real playoff Paul George is a real thing. Denver, Michael Porter Jr. is going to take that next step. That's another nominee for the most improved player.
Most improved player. All right.
Yeah. I just thought of that too. Because you would have said it if you thought of it when you back when we said it. That's a good one.
Well, of course, Lakers in the West. I'm gonna go with Lakers, and I don't trust the Clippers either, bro. So I'm gonna have to say Denver again. Yeah, I think that'll be. Yeah, or it'll be. I don't trust George. I don't know if Ibaka might even be. He might last the whole season. He's good though, and I don't trust Lemon Pepper Lou right now or whatever. So I'm gonna go with that. So, but all right, next. So we got the East Finals, West Finals. Who's going to win? Who's going to play each other in the finals? Jeff, who you got, bro?
Nets and Lakers.
Nets and Lakers. Jordan, who you got?
Nets and Lakers.
Jeff? Tobi, my fault.
Lakers and Nets.
And I got Sixers and Lakers. and
So,
whatnot.
bro,
Wow.
I have a problem with the Sixers, but
We'll get to that. Well, I'll let you talk in a second. And whatnot after we finish this out. You'll have some time left. And then who's gonna win the finals? Tobi, go ahead, you go. Well, I know you're gonna say.
Yeah,
Everybody gonna say the same thing. Come on, man.
Lakers.
Right.
Everybody saying the same thing.
All right, it's unanimous. Lakers. We'll go back to back. So, moving on for that. So bonus part, biggest storyline. What's your problem with the Sixers, Jordan?
So, did y'all watch the game?
Yeah.
So, did it seem like in the second half, right? The shooters just went cold, and they were just stagnant, and the only person. Come on, don't do that.
I mean, you still count Danny Green as a shooter? Like, come on, man.
Come on, that's what he came in. That's what they brought him in there for.
He's a shooter, bro. He's a shooter.
He's a shooter. That's all he does.
That's what he does. Literally.
But they don't have my point is they don't have enough Ben Simmons has to be their second leading scorer for them to beat the Nets, period. Like, I don't care about how he can't shoot or whatever. Like, he has to be their second leading scorer for them to beat the Nets because Tobias can't even create his own shot at times. If he's your second leading scorer, we're not going to win because they can't just when all those shooters go cold and they go stagnant, the only person that you can give the ball to and say, hey, go get me a bucket is Joel Embiid. There's nobody else on that team that you can say, hey, go get me a bucket. It has to be Ben for them to be able to take the next step and be in the finals. Like, because that's just basketball. That's basketball 101. At the end of the day, when they get into the playoffs, it's just going to be 4 against 5 if he doesn't want to be aggressive and score. So it doesn't matter. Tobias can't be the second leading scorer for them to win a chip. There's no way.
The only way he can be the second leading scorer, but Ben has to fill it up in the stat sheet. Everything. Triple
like double. He did last night.
He has to do that.
But bro, you say that, right? But that's still not doing anything.
In the offs, he got to get buckets.
Yeah, he's got to get buckets. He has to get buckets.
I think you can feed Joel in the offs, heavy doses of it too. And honestly, I think Ben, his numbers really got to be along the line like Zion's, I guess, kind of.
But Zion scored
15 rebounds. He's got to have not just 10 rebounds, 12, 15, 16, because he's going to make enough for rebounds that Tobias Harris can't get.
But Zion at least scores 20 points, bro. Zion scores 22 points a game, 23 points a game at least.
I'm just talking about from a rebounding aspect. We know he's going to get the assist, but Ben has to really kill the glass because you know what? When he cleans the glass, he can start the fast break.
And then he runs down the court, gets in the paint, turns around, passes the ball because he don't want to go to the free throw line.
On a few cats this year, because he hearing the buzz like we talking. He knows we calling him trash.
I don't know. I just don't think it's enough. I just don't think they have.
So man, I like what they did. I like Seth. I think Danny will make shots eventually. I think that Joel's gonna win the MVP. That was my. Did we say that?
No, we ain't go over it.
We missed out.
Get rookie and MVP, but it's all good.
But I was trying to rush for Jordan or whatever that.
You.
So, but you know what? Let's go back. All right, I got Joel for MVP. Who y'all got? I need all this on wax. So, what you got, Jeff?
I got Luka for MVP.
Okay. Jordan, who you got?
I would go with that too.
Okay. Yeah. Way to be original.
I was gonna say JT, but I don't like it.
You don't like who?
I was gonna say Tatum at first, but I like Luka over Tatum.
Yeah,
that's good.
Brad Stevens.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick JT. I was gonna say, originally I was gonna say Anthony Davis.
You were, yeah.
Yeah, Brian. So I'm still gonna say Anthony Davis, but I've been hearing a lot of Luka talk, and I could see him really taking that next level and becoming future.
I call Luka years ago. All right, and rookie of the year. I skipped that too. My fault. What you got, Jeff?
Obi Toppin. He gonna get a lot of shots in New York.
Yeah, I didn't know he came off the bench. I thought he started too though, but he came off the bench too. But yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get a lot of burn. He might not come off the start, but I think he's gonna get a lot because I don't like what he got. Randall's
Barrett been balling. Barrett.
He might be most improved too. Yeah. By the way, RJ Barrett.
I was thinking about him too, but
I didn't. That was a sleep.
Yeah,
He plays for the Knicks.
Obi
They're not
Toppin
gonna
will
give
come in and
they're not
have
gonna
a,
give
I
it to a
think
Knick.
he's inside,
Nah, they
outside,
won't.
he's young. I like that.
All right, rookie of the year, Tobi. Who do you think?
Obi Toppin was gonna be my number one, but number two, since I'm gonna say somebody else, Tyrese Halliburton or something like
I
that.
can't even pronounce his name. Like, oh man.
He played for the Kings. He's a
These are
point
the
guard.
Kings, right? Yeah.
On the
Yeah, the
Kings?
rookie
No
of the
way.
Kings.
Not with
Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox. Man.
And Buddy Hill. They got mad guards on that team, bro.
Like, bro, no way.
You can still win rookie of the year if you have a solid season.
Solid.
So I'm gonna go with him.
Average like 8
Tyrese
points.
Halliburton.
Put me on record. That dude averages 8 points for the season.
8 points. 8 points.
Jordan, who you got for rookie of the year?
And if they can give him some more fucking minutes, LaMelo. He
Yeah,
just
that's
He
what I
played
got.
terrible in the 16 minutes he had.
huh?
Yo, that's bad. I don't blame for that. I heard they played him with 3 other guards. Like they had him in the corner. It's all stupid. They had him with
He needs
Terry
the ball.
Rozier. He needs
Yeah.
the ball.
And
Them
I
with
think
Terry
they were
Rozier
right.
and other
I think they do need to bring Graham off the bench. They do need to bring Graham off the bench. I think they should start LaMelo, start Rozier, and bring Graham off the bench.
I said that the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
they got to bring Graham off the bench. He got to be able to come in and score.
Yeah, I think that's what they should do. Because if he can get
Yeah.
some time, if he can get some more
I
minutes.
think they eventually will, and I'm gonna go with Melo too. I got money on Melo, so it better be Melo. But I'm gonna go with Melo too. 4-1. So we'll see. And another one I didn't even write in, and this was going to be a part of my Sixers take, was defensive player of the year. I think Ben Simmons is going to be defensive player of the year as well. He's a great defender or whatever. Last night he showed it even more. So who would y'all say defensive player of the year?
If not Ben, I was gonna say Ben too, but if not, I would go with AD.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Giannis.
Giannis again. I'm going AD.
Okay.
Defensive player of the year, I think AD.
They can't keep giving shit to Giannis and he's not proving it.
Word. Like that Giannis, I'm feeling that Giannis fatigue this year.
Yeah, I'm over.
They better not give him another MVP or another defensive player of the year.
I mean, they gonna give him something.
They BS. That'll be some BS. He ain't guard Jimmy Butler last year when it mattered. I remember that.
That's why this year he's gonna turn up defensively, and I think it might take away from his team's success.
I like Ben, man, because Ben do guard a lot of people and he get blocks and steals and he's athletic, so I like that.
Do y'all think he can? I know there's no perfect person to obviously guard Kevin Durant, but I will say this, and I think somebody said it earlier. If there is somebody who can at least try, like I'm gonna say this, KD's not gonna bully Ben Simmons and he's not gonna run around Ben Simmons. So he's just gonna have to shoot jumpers and he's gonna have to hit them shits. He's gonna have to do regular KD shit.
Cook him, bro.
He
was giving prime Braun, bro. He was giving prime Braun 30.
But he's not gonna book. But he not. I get what you're saying, bro. But I get what you're saying. But he's not gonna just. He's not gonna bully Ben Simmons. He's going to shoot.
It's not about bullying. He don't bully.
I think he gonna cook Ben.
I don't think he ever bullied anybody. He does.
No, he didn't.
Ever.
To me, I don't think he's gonna be able to get to the rim on Ben.
He don't need to. He's gonna shoot over his head.
I'll live with that. Ben got the hype. Ben got the hype. I'll live with that.
What's gonna happen?
I'll live with that. But I'm saying,
like Mike said, KD cooked Brown, bro.
Miami Brown.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying that he's gonna slow him down. Oh, I'm not saying he's gonna lock him up. But if there's somebody that can give him, he gonna have to work for them buckets. It's gonna be Ben Simmons. He gonna have to work for them buckets. It's like he worked for them buckets on Bron.
Against Ben on the other end, saving all his energy for offense. He will kill Ben.
It's okay. KD had to work for them buckets on Bron. He didn't.
No, he didn't. Acting like 35.
I don't think anybody. Honestly, I don't think anybody made KD work for like his buckets to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh. I just feel like if KD is not, if he's not getting buckets, it's KD's fault. Because
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I think it's going to be Ben this year.
I'm going to tell you who played him the best ever was Kawhi.
No one is doing it, bro.
And Kawhi still couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Right.
Kawhi could not.
Bullshit.
I mean, he's been on his bullshit recently, but his first year in Toronto, he was still good. And I remember KD.
No, I mean, he was
even defensively.
We only 1 year removed from that, so.
In San Antonio, Kawhi was trying on KD hard, and Kawhi was the best defender in the world. I'm telling you, if Kawhi
that's all he had to do. That's all they wanted him to do because he couldn't score.
No one.
So if he couldn't get it done, what makes you think Ben Simmons can get it?
Yeah, there's no way. If Kawhi's not doing it, bro.
Ben Simmons is bigger. Ben Simmons is a bigger player.
No matter, bucket on his head, bro.
Bigger than Kawhi Leonard.
Stop it. Kawhi was
bigger than Kawhi Leonard.
He's taller, but he's like more solid.
Taller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
You know,
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all
listen,
that.
man. I hear you, bro. Listen, I like Ben for Defensive Player of the Year. I got Embiid for MVP. I think he's going. I think Embiid gonna win an MVP, and this will be the year he do it. Plus, you know, he was plus 1,000, so it's a good bet for me. But however,
Jeff, he put his money on LA, but he put his faith in Philly. So that's where you know he
put his money on LA's team and faith
Right.
in one of Philly's players.
correct.
yeah, he put
right.
his money on Philly because he know.
All they gonna win the chip? No, but they shouldn't win the chip. I mean, Doc just got there, but I think they will be the top two in the East and whatnot. Any other storylines you want to talk about before we wrap this up, Jeff and Toby?
A quick storyline is, I mean, this season we're gonna see what the Clippers are about. I guess they have another opportunity to prove the world that they're the team that everybody thinks they are. And then the biggest headline when it comes to the chip is Brown versus KD. I mean, that's the chip we want to see because we want to see who's the best.
We get that again, bull. AD,
We need that again.
Best
we need that again because this fight is more like
Even.
I guess even. It's more even than the last two fights. So yeah, that's the headline that I'm waiting for. You know, if they both get to the finals.
Yeah. Also, RIP the Golden State Warriors because I think
that's another headline. No playoffs.
No
Sheesh.
playoffs for them at all. And,
they're gonna be horrible, and it was horrible last year too.
And everybody will look at Steph like, you know, it's his fault, but I think that Steph is older and that team is trash or whatever. So
terrible.
Yeah,
that team is trash.
It's so bad.
Bro.
Yeah.
They got about 4 or 5 players.
Hello? That Jeff freezing again?
Same body type, the same game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But the thing about it to me,
I said they got a lot of players that's like the same body type.
Yeah, and also I don't think Oubre and Wiggins they ain't it or whatever. So I'm sorry. So what I say last time.
Remember, niggas, y'all was talking about Wiggins was ready to be this breakout player in Golden State. What y'all talking about?
No, that was Jordan. That's Jordan.
Oh, okay. Somebody said he was ready to have his crazy monster season.
Jordan Clark.
Anyway, I know y'all gotta go. Jordan got a family Zoom to go to, and it's Christmas time. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Happy holidays to you and your families. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back on next week with another episode of Beyond the Trenches. Toby might be out for a couple weeks, but of course he'll be back as well. And thank you all for watching. Good night.
Peace.